Good morning, everyone. I am Teni Panosian, beauty blogger and YouTube beauty guru. And yes, it is the morning. I'm in my robe and I'm here at the YouTube space in LA with Allure, and I'm gonna be sharing my skincare tips with you. So a little bit about my skin. I have a dry to normal skin type and I am prone to breakouts. So I've sort of found a nice routine that works for my skin. Some of the products that I use are suitable for all skin types, but my routine is sort of geared at the dry, normal, acne-prone skin type. So if your skin is different, feel free to leave a comment below and help a sister out. If there's somebody else out there with an oily skin type, I'm sure she would love a product recommendation. All right, enough chatting, let's get right into it. Now when it comes to skincare, of course, the first place our mind probably goes to is cleansing. But for the morning, I personally prefer not to cleanse my skin. Some people prefer to and some people don't. I personally find that if I cleanse in the morning, it kind of strips the natural oils in my skin. So if you do want to cleanse in the morning, something like the Skin Medica facial cleanser, something mild, appropriate for all skin types is great, because all you're really doing is just kind of giving it just a gentle cleansing in the morning, just kind of wiping it clean and getting it ready for all the great serums and creams you're about to put on. So again, for me, I just prefer not to cleanse. All I'll do is just splash some warm water on my face and just pat dry, and I'm ready to move on to the next step, which is my serum. This is my favorite part of my morning routine because it really just kind of wakes up my skin. I use the Ole Henriksen Truth Serum. It's a collagen boosting serum and it has vitamin C in it, which I love, and the scent is so good. I mean, if you're kind of sleepy, groggy in the morning, just pump this stuff in your finger and just smell it. It's so good. But what I love about this stuff is that it just absorbs really quickly into my skin. It doesn't leave any kind of greasy residue, so it's very lightweight. So it just kind of absorbs, and immediately I have this glow about my skin. I haven't really even done anything. I've just put on my serum, and all of a sudden I'm glowing, and that's exactly what you want to do in the morning. You want your face to look nice and fresh and radiant. So definitely one of my favorite skincare products of all time. So how much serum should you use? I typically go with a pea-sized amount, so I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna pump a little bit on my finger here. So just about that much, not a whole lot. It smells so good. Every time I pump this stuff out, I have to smell it. And then just kind of swirl it around your fingers. And what I like to do with serums is kind of pat it into my skin as opposed to like swipe it all over, because you're really activating the skin and getting the blood flow going. And it just absorbs a lot better this way. So kind of just massage it into your skin, just like a stippling motion, and really get those antioxidants and those nutrients in there. And then give it a couple minutes just to kind of sink in and do its thing. All right, here comes my favorite part. For as long as I can remember, I have been really into SPF, just protecting my skin, just because, you know, we've all heard it for a very long time that the sun has damaging rays and you should always protect your skin just for premature aging. So I've had my share of different SPF products. I've tried so many, obviously being a beauty blogger, and I find that a lot of them tend to leave sort of this white cast. It's just something that happens with SPF products just because it is an SPF. But one that I've discovered that I have been using just nonstop every single day for a couple of years now is the Murad Essential C Day Moisture. It has an SPF 30, which is great. But this stuff, man, I mean, just absorbs right into the skin, no greasy residue, and just like the serum, the Truth Serum I showed you, just kind of gives your skin a glow even before you've put on any makeup. Now, SPF, how many times a day should you reapply? The fact is you should reapply about every 2 to 3 hours. Do I do that? No, unfortunately. I am not in the habit of reapplying several times a day, but I should, and eventually I will get into that habit. But every morning, without fail, I will not set foot outside my house without putting this on. So if you're not used to using SPF, I know there's a lot of you out there who just aren't in the habit of using it. Man, it's so easy. Just like in the morning, takes 2 seconds. I'll show you right now. It really takes no time at all. Once you get into the habit of it, you're doing such a good thing for your skin. You're stopping premature aging. So same thing, just kind of rub it around in your fingers and just start pressing that into your skin. Just kind of massage it in all over. and also extend it down into your neck too. I also just kind of neglect this, but your neck and your chest also should have that protection, just like the back of your hands. These are all the parts of our body that have thinner skin, so they're more susceptible to damage. So as much protection as you can all over your face, into your neck and chest, and the backs of your hands. One more thing about SPF that I get asked about all the time, and I'm so glad that people are talking about this and asking about it, is do you use a different SPF for your eyes than the rest of your face? And the answer is absolutely yes. The one that I'm loving is the Ole Henriksen Total Truth cream, and it has an SPF 15, and it's a nice rich cream. You'll notice with eye creams they're always a little bit more thick, just for extra hydration around your eyes. But this stuff is great because, again, it does have that vitamin C element to it, and it has the SPF. So I'll just take my ring finger and just grab a little bit, not a whole lot. You don't need too much. And I'll kind of just divide it between my two ring fingers and just start dabbing around that circle around your eye and into the brow bone. The skin around your eyes is so sensitive, so you don't want to be pulling like that. You want to be as gentle as possible, and again, this just creates more blood flow, bringing more of that glow to the surface. So again, all around this brow bone and into, you'll feel it right here. You've got the bone right there around your eye socket. And just keep dabbing until it's all absorbed. Now this is another question I get all the time, is what age should I start utilizing an SPF? And guys, as early as 18 if you can. I mean, it's really never too early. You start aging the minute you're born. But as soon as you get into adulthood, it's a good time to start thinking about just the different elements that are going to sort of preserve your youth and just keep you, not just preserve your youth, but also keep you from things like skin cancer, just anything harmful that can come from not protecting your skin. Now, I'm 30 years old, and I can say that the eye cream that I use now is different from the one that I used 5 years ago, and the one that I use 5-10 years from now will probably be different, just because skin changes. More mature skin loses a lot more moisture, collagen, hydration. So the eye creams are probably going to get thicker and more intense as I age. So definitely just kind of think about where you're at in life and what problems you're trying to target, and find an appropriate product for that. So that completes my morning routine. I know it's a lot of information to take in, and these are the products that I've sort of settled on that I have found that my skin reacts really well to. So for every particular skin type, it is going to be a bit of a journey just finding the products that work for you. So be patient, don't get frustrated, and eventually you're gonna find a routine that works perfectly for you. So thanks guys for watching, and thank you to Allure for allowing me to share my skincare tips with you. Make sure you subscribe, and I've got a few fun makeup tutorials on my channel, a couple of smoky eyes, some daytime looks, so check those out right up here, and stick around because I've got a nighttime skin routine coming at you right here. I'm just gonna sip on this coffee and try to wake up a little bit.